Bless you, Dad. In accordance with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, this channel is not to be viewed by children under the age of 13. Viewer discretion is advised. Hey everybody, Dragon King Mark here, and welcome back to Let's Play Shadowrun Hong Kong. Last we left off, we started the Prosperity Tower run, managed to make our way inside, did a little bit of corporate sabotage in the basement, and now we are actually agreeing with a VP over here, that guy, to basically help sabotage the mission and get some data from. We do that, and we'll be able to get some more dirt on Joesphine Tsang. Let's get to it. An elegant terminal, no doubt teeming with valuable Tsang information. It's unattended. One quick motion, you could probably jack into it with a cyber deck. You're up. This week has been a wild week for me. For one, there was a power outage a few days ago on Thursday that ended up kicking out my... how do I explain this? It basically messed up my account to the point that I actually had to delete the user profile on it to actually get a chance to use it. Okay, to be blunt, I wasn't able to connect into the PlayStation trophy list. It actually, I was downloading Days Gone, it put it into sleep mode, power outage and knocked it out. So yeah, there was that to consider. And I literally had to delete my profile. It was a NP32091-5 error. So I had to delete my user profile and then rebuild it again. Thankfully I had the app, so I was able to sign back in with it. And yeah, thankfully I had my data on it. I had my data safely stored away, so that was good. So there was that. 9283 2517 84888 51995 392127 419412 6995612. Alright, let's see. There it is. I took a guess there. Core Systems Tsang Business Archive. Ooh. A series of holographic components spring from this data archive, linked by relational vectors. Financial archives on the Walt City project. Glowing bluish-white letters crystallize above the tangled network. Document cluster A201WCP, secure file, final. Walt City Low Income Housing Project, financial records and reporting, final. Material class 11 granted access only. Access the executive summary. The executive summary describes the finances of the Walt City construction project. Contract. Tsang Mechanical Services received about $950 million from the other corporations via the executive council. It was then spent this money to build the Walt City. Most is a dense description of cost targets, metrics, financial analysis, and accounting methods. However, a short section of the final paragraph stands out. Achieve 35% diversion of funds while maintaining workmanship at generally acceptable levels. Severe downward cost pressures, large financial risk, and information control presented major challenges in the executing a financial strategy for the Walt City, for the WCLIHP. The co-construction of two concurrent initiatives, The Walled City Low-Income Housing Project and Prosperity presented a major financial as well as operational challenge. Such large funding diversions are difficult to adequately obfuscate. The author again wishes to note that the WCLIHP official records in their current form still may not withstand scrutiny during the post-project audit by the Executive Council. Deep revision ex post facto is advised. So they were covering up the Prosperity Project. Scan through it. The language of these documents is in an opaque fog of finance and accounting. Without proper special training, it is incomprehensible. The associated visuals are a tangle of pie charts and dynamic graphs with data labels like pre-adjustment accruals, taxable share, payroll allocations, and depression flow. Most are uninteresting and esoteric, however, 3 options stand out. Master cash flow. A layer of luminous green lines appear flowing through the system chart. They appear to be budgets and fund reservoirs coded for various purposes. The green lines are divided into 2 sections, each a glowing white text beneath. Read the text below section 1. Project receivable 943,410,184. Funds reallocated 609,480,194. Diversion percentage 35.4%. Section 2. This is an enormous scrolling list of walled city construction expenses. Next to each is a single word. Redacted. Utilities and excavation. A dense network of tiny nodes and branching lines appears inside the system chart. It seems to be a granular mapping of all utility-related allocations, expenditures, and assets. An organizational hierarchy forms beside the system chart, it listing upper management of the utilities component. At the top, you see a familiar name, Edward Tsang, Vice President of Special Projects. Directly beneath him are 2 subordinates, Cameron Yu, Construction Engineer, Excavation and Utilities. Under Cameron Yu, a full organization chart fans out dozens of names and positions. The name of the second subordinate is missing. In its place is a single word, redacted. Under the second subordinate, a much larger organizational chart appears, with hundreds of nodes. In the second chart, however, every single word accompanies every node. Redacted. So, Edward Tsang was handling the walled city, someone else was handling prosperity. Funds reallocation substructure. Thin threads of yellow light spring from numerous nodes in the huge system chart and begin flowing through others. The yellow threads snake down below, bouncing through a series of nodes and changing colors, until they converge into a single brilliant point. An incandescent white word appears beside it. Prosperity. Let's access the node. No file exists at this location. Alright. Scan through the files. We already did that. Download the file and disconnect. Okay, we found evidence on Joesphine Tsang. So what do we have to do for that guy again? I forgot. I'm sorry, my brain... It's been a busy week. I think we can force. We got enough thing anyway. Core system foreign accounts. Inside the foreign accounts file is a series of recent transactions. It looks pretty standard. Several Tsang monetary deals with foreign partners and businesses. Some money incoming, some outgoing. A closer look at the files and a variance in the pattern appears. It seems a few of the deals are encoded to prevent them from appearing in the company's standard financial logs. Interestingly, of the handful of encoded files, all contain records of deals established through bribery with some of Tsang's business partners. Even more interesting is that the chunk of the clean yuan that's attached to the data. So it looks like she's bribing. Oh, sweet. Yuan. So I finished up with Terraria, managed to beat it on journey mode. It was fun. A lot of fun, honestly. You exit the core system. The vice president watching nearby visibly relaxes. Hell, it took you long enough. You got it all in one chip, right? Hand it here. You ordered embezzlement, you got it. He nabbed the chip from your outstretched hand. Very good. You came through as promised. A wise choice. I may have need of reliable people such as yourself in the future. I'll keep you in my books if you keep me in yours. See ya. The core system access terminal. So we got the data now. Now we just gotta get out of here. Hack security networks to weaken Tsang security. Now that we got the evidence on Tsang, we gave it to the one guy who will need it. I got a pretty juicy idea how to do that. Door card reader. Use the keycard. What are you doing here? We didn't call for maintenance. I heard you needed a level 5 tune-up. We finally got all the parts in, but there are other departments on the waiting list. We can skip you for now, but I'll have to put the station back on the bottom of the list. His back stiffens. Whoa, there's no need for that. Please, come in. If you could stand in that desk in the back, we'll be awfully grateful. And I'll get to work. As maintenance, I'll need to access the security terminal. It'll take about an hour for the full installation. Don't worry up. Our terminal? Well, if you have to, but make it quick. We got a lot of sensitive materials in there. Sensitive materials, huh? You're up. So yeah, I had to literally delete my profile and then re-download it again, but it was easy to do it. Oh crap. Go, 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 go. Stay. Go. Data flag. Crap. I forgot there was that. So yeah, there was that all to consider. Honestly, I really didn't want to have to go through with all of it, but I kind of didn't have a choice. At the very least, now things are going to be a bit easier for me, now that I got everything back. That was easy. What was the data flag? Security node in connected node. Got it. There's a note here. Oh no, I forgot about that. Nice. Dang it. Got it. So yeah, not a whole lot going on this week other than, you know, let's go for another hack. Security node network. Let's do it. You hacked the node, and the now vulnerable network is quickly infected by spoof programs. With a number of seconds, the program spread across the system, sending false security alarms throughout Tsang. The security network is slowly compromised. A few guards catch one of the alarms and begin to investigate the cause, but the false alarms direct them to dead locations. So, other than, you know, having to do all that, there was also a little worry about the PlayStation 3. Thankfully, it wasn't too bad. Well, thankfully it was turned off. I didn't expect I really didn't expect a power surge to happen. Oh, there was also a earthquake that happened yesterday. I don't know if any of you were here, any of you were nearby in the area in Pennsylvania when that went down, but it was crazy. I literally felt my bed shaking. I'm like, what the heck? Why is my bed shaking? I didn't know why, but now I did, and I'm like, oh god. That was crazy, though. Okay, if we can at least sneak out through over there, we might have a shot. Just in case, we'll pop a sniffer. That sounds like a direct reference, it wasn't. But basically, doing that will lower our system trace. You always want to pop that at the very least once, to make sure that no one catches you. Here we go. Floor 26 Secure Data Store. The captain of this station has pre-approved a limited release of Laboratory 12's elevator code to Omega personnel. Receipt of this message is proof of your authorization. Ah. A list of digital conversations that have been sent to from this floor appears. One in particular, an exchange between a Tsang executive and employee in accounting, looks promising. Hit it. Data store passcodes request. Lee Shan, Magical Research. I was informed that you're the best person to contact regarding the passcodes for the Magical Research Center. As a new recruit to the accounting team, and with security being so tight, I lack access to the center files that are necessary to perform my biannual accounting report. I'd appreciate if you could send me the codes by EOD today. Shanley, accounting specialist. Data store passcodes for to Shanley. No. What you're asking is extremely unorthodox and in blatant disregard for company protocol. My department is under constant scrutiny and I can't afford a leak. You'll have to go through the proper channels and fill out the required paperwork if you want the passcodes. Mei Lin Zhao, Vice President of Medical Research. Dear Miss Jin Zhao, allow me to rephrase my earlier request. You will send me the passcodes and I'll review the Magical Research Center's finances. I heard that your lab's been hemorrhaging funds this last quarter. Perhaps I could massage those numbers to make the lab appear more monetarily efficient. Attached are the passcodes for my department's core system terminal. You will access the system only under my direct supervision. Welcome to Tsang Mechanical Services, Mei Jin Lao. I was just repeating it. The Lab 12 access code. Let's get out of here. We got the security node access, and I think... yeah, there's one area, and there's here. Where does this lead? Back to the security node. Let's get out of here. So yeah, also my nephew's going to be staying over for the weekend again. For the next 3 weeks. I don't get why. Oh right, I think we're going to talk with that person. It really, I mean, I would really like to stream on Sundays, but knowing him... Manager's eyes light up at your approach. Thank you again, sir. If there's anything my team can help you in the future, you let me know. Okay, now that we've taken care of that, we gotta go to the next level. Once we do that, we'll be set. Thaumaturgical research. Oh boy. I really hope the stream's coming in because having to redo my account may have messed up my save. Had to literally redo the thing again. The guard holds up his hand, all business. Now a step further. Everybody has to check in, no exceptions. Please do so immediately or I will have to escort you off the premises. Sure, no problem. Oh, right, we were supposed to talk with him. Whoa, slow down there. This is a restricted area. I need to see your ID. Calm down. I'm from maintenance. Just here to replace some lights. It's not like I stole this uniform or something. Now, if you don't mind. His uncertainty turns to an embarrassed chuckle. Yeah, you're right. Between you and me, sometimes security can be a little overkill around here. Anyway, I won't hold you up. Good luck. You know, I feel a little bit bad messing this whole place up, but at the same time, I do not care. Jackpot. Door keypad. I need to find the keypad. Sign. Danger in use. Do not enter. There's a door keypad. There's the terminal. Thaumaturgical lab. How the hell do we get in here? VP of Thaumaturgical Research. We need to get in the security office. Tsang researcher. You overhear a masked man in a lab coat mumbling to himself. After a moment, you realize he's narrating his actions. With a flash of his pen, he approves the incoming lab expenses. Signs shall not suffer at the hands of miserly department heads. No, not on his watch. Such fiery acumen, such daring! He runs a hand through his luscious locks of stubble. The women swoon. The men swoon. He has met humanity's last hope. Ahem. His shoulders stiffen in surprise. He makes a small sound and looks at you. You can't tell if he's angry or embarrassed. Hello! Hello! Yes, how long have you been there? Actually, never mind. You're here to fix something? Yeah, just found out we got the budget to make some upgrades, so I'm checking in to see if your station needs some any modifications or equipment installations. Look, I do very delicately complicated work here. The last thing I need is a bunch of bumbling maintenance schlubs jeopardizing my work. Hey, I get it. Judging by your equipment, it looks to me like you're exploring the effects of that extraplanar beings exerting our realm, with a focus on investigating their energy sources. Not something you want bumbling custodians to interfere with. You can see all that? His baffled expression quickly morphs into one of ecstatic delight. No one else gets it, how crucial this project is. It's been so long since I met anyone who understands my work here. I don't know where to begin. It's genius, really. Well, I invented it, so I'm the genius. But the contraption itself is nothing short of spectacular. It uses advanced sonar to, in layman's terms, etch out an image of the astral plane. Instead of refracting off of the physical object, it reflects off of magical energies. Interesting. I know what you're thinking, but why are you digging into the astral space, Wendell? Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to discuss those details with you. I've been entrusted with this task, and I'm taking my job very seriously. Is that right? I know I can see the disappointment in your face. I suppose I could at least tell you where I store the information. The sonar scans are oh so cleverly transcribed into a separate terminal that is constantly updating the results. This technique allows me to paint a picture of an abstract space. Revolutionary. Wouldn't you agree? Yes, of course you do. You understand. I guess. I'm sure you're wondering how I use this data to discern energies of value from negatory ones inside astral space. Well, it actually relates to my sonar system. A minor adjustment that I made to its sound wave feature refines the oscillation signal and, in turn, alters my results. As the sound percolates through the other plane, only energies of substantial magical strength provide enough resistance for the signals to refract information back to my terminal. Huh. He leans in and his voice drops. To be perfectly honest, I'm actually got an idea for a video game, Magic of Evermore: The Awakening. It wasn't incredibly popular a decade ago. Have you played it? No, it doesn't matter. You don't have to have played it. You already get it. We're kindred spirits, you and I. Just like Balgar the Great and his pock-faced friend Pukak. Tell me more. Well, part of Meta's battle system involved the other world where the fights took place in complete darkness. You had to do a sweep attack with your reeking axe to see the opponents. The audible attack would pass through lesser objects, but not the active energies of your enemies. The gameplay was crap, but the concept was there. And one day, on my 239th playthrough, I realized that its mechanics could be applied to an actual real-world system. It was possible. Imagine that. I don't want to brag, but there's no other scientist in intra-astral research who could accomplish what I've done. Built it from ground up myself. I named it the sonar system Balls. Bridged astral to little document sonar. After Meta's hero, Balgar. He smiled wide, looking thoroughly pleased with himself. You must be very proud. I feel like I can talk to you about anything, you know. I really had that growing up. Everyone was so impatient with me. I can't imagine why. Obviously, I was a child prodigy and never outgrew my genius, but that didn't seem to make a difference to my parents, classmates, or teachers. No one wanted to talk to me. When I finally got out of university, the frat boys were so intensely jealous of my success that they used to bully me. One in particular harassed me mercilessly with names like Wendell and Vomit Voice. A tear glistens down in the corner of his eye. He turns his hand to the side and shouts to his shoulder, "Damn you, Chad Bronson! You know, I started wearing this mask soon after I graduated, which I did early. I'm sure you guessed, so people will think I'm sick and be friendlier. But even if they start out friendly, the second I open my mouth, they shrink away. I know it's my intellect. It intimidates people. I just wish they could see past that. See me, like you do. Yeah. You know, someone with your sharp judgment could easily rise through the ranks here, especially with my recommendation to your files. That's generous of you. Give it some thought. He cautiously glances over his shoulder. I really shouldn't be doing this, but I like you. So if you promise me, you won't tell anyone, I'll give you the code to our containment chamber. We hit the astral jackpot in there. It'll blow your mind. But I'd be seriously breaking company ordinance, so I promise, Wendell. He nods excitedly, mask bobbing up and down. Just don't let anyone see you enter, alright? Worth it, honestly. Let's see what's in the containment. I think it should be here. Oh, wrong button. Lab 12. 1915. I hope the audio is coming in. I didn't have the file set up, but I didn't have the audio put in microphone audio into broadcast selected, but now I do. You file to the console. Few interesting folders catch your eye. Research journal. Most of the entries are data containing information on the various experiments performed on Tsang's subject, but one stands out. A newer entry regarding the health of the subject, which appears unnamed. For unknown reasons, it's getting sicker and sicker. No amount of Tsang efforts have been able to reverse the ailment. Containment breach response plan. The response plan is several pages in length, but the summary is at the top provides enough information to understand the remaining content. Should a breach occur, all containment doors will close and the emergency door control will be routed to this terminal. Additionally, if the subject escapes this floor, a rapid response unit is on call for immediate deployment. Lab controls. Open shutters. With a metallic grind, the shutters open to reveal a massive nightmarish beast. Yet despite its daunting size and presence, its body is wasting away. It looks sickly. Oh, there it is. Frail. From once strong limbs hang loose flesh with eyes sunken into its gaunt face. A thin fluid drips from its eyes and nose into its mouth and off its chin. On the cell are even small puddles of the same substance. Some even splattered across the walls. A putrid prison. Open the containment. Warning level blue. Unsealing the holding chamber will allow detained subjects to pass through the containment barrier. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Warning level green. Subjects may be hostile to surrounding environments and organisms. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Yes. Subjects may incur massive financial and lethal damages. Emergency measures notwithstanding. Yes. Secondary seal has been released. Warning level red. Secondary seal has been released. Containment door 2 is open. Locking down floor entrances and exits. Activating emergency plan vermilion. Emergency door override is now available. Advisory. Releasing the primary seal will open containment door 1. All efforts should be made to contain the subjects. Let's open the elevator door. Karma gain 1, and this thing is just casually walking out. Oh shit. Oh, that guy's gotta be pissed. Yeah, that's actually a funny little thing you can do. You can either send it to the lab, send it to the VP, or basically just send it down the elevator. Tsang Research Mage, Core System Access Terminal. Spellbook. Ooh, pick up. Ooh. We'll pop this in. Are you really... Security? Ah, crap. Okay, I really should have spoken with that person first. Go. Cut off the alarm, we'll hold off. I didn't know stealing was gonna be that bad. What am I saying? I'm stealing from a corp. Ooh, ship armor. I thought it was safe. Just in case we gotta take him out. Duncan, I need your backup. Okay, got it. Can't exactly enter over here, so we'll do it like this. We'll pop it here. Dang. Ah, if I had just popped it there, we could have actually have done a lot of damage. Oh boy. Yoink. Oh crap, there's a guy over there. Nope. Oh, he dead. He is so dead. Now we gotta cut the alarm in the security matrix. I think we could... Wait. Oh, I think I just royally messed up. I don't think this is the security matrix. This is the core system. We should have spoken with that person first. Dang it. Oh, I messed up big time. We can't get access into the security system anyway. I think. Not from here. We'll hack into it. Oh, there was a password thing too. A small data archive node springs to life. It appears to be a set of mails tagged to a reinitialized data center. The data center is labeled Special Projects. Read. David Yu from Joesphine Tsang. Dr. Yu. As I expressed in person, the assist-based security project is an accelerated timetable. As such, I require regular updates to track progress. What's the status of the device? Miss Tsang, please forgive my lack of proactive communication. I have been working around the clock to meet your timetable and was ignoring my mail in order to focus on the task. Lab 12 has already been refitted to support the Assist project, and I have several noted experts on memory modification contracted. The security project is ahead of schedule despite the timing concerns that I have articulated in our initial conversation. I must stress, however, that even though we are ahead of schedule, the operation's probability of success is low. I just wish to set the appropriate level of expectations. Best regards, David Yu. I am pleased that you are ahead of schedule, Mr. Yu. But let's be clear, my expectations are already set. I expect success. Miss Tsang, were this a simple memory wipe or even a straight-up replacement, e.g. swapping one discrete memory for another, my confidence would be quite high. The technology and techniques are mature and well documented. The process of replacing a seminal event in a subject's timeline and then revising its myriad of downstream memories is daunting work even in an open-ended time frame. Given the duration of the task, I cannot in good conscience predict higher than a slim probability of success. Deal with the seminal event within the prescribed timetable. Edward is 65. If the downward stream memories appear contradictory or confusing, we will treat him for a medical condition linked to senility while we work the bugs out. Yes, madam. She's gonna wipe Edward's mind. Like hell, we're gonna let that happen. Assist machine operations data. Screw it, we're hacking into this. Only a small quantity of data resides here. The file header says something about a shutdown procedure for Lab 12. But it's bogged down in technical terms and code names that make understanding the contents of the file difficult. However, one data block clearly contains a few passphrases. Broker IC passwords for the assist machine. Yes! That's good. We need to get into the security vault though, but I have no idea how to get in there. Dang it, we only have an alarm window. We're not going to be able to make it. I should have killed that person there. You know what? Oh, not save. Load. We're going to load up the autosave. I messed up. But this might give me a decent chance to figure out this mess. Though, I might save that for next time, though. Assuming this stream's going okay. I do apologize, it's just after having to delete my account and stuff, I'm just a little bit worried. Oh yeah, the life-size Gundam is shutting down today. That sucks. But what can you do? Hey viewer, hope the stream's coming in alright. Although, honestly, you'll have to check out the VOD stream of this. I was actually going to call it for today, considering it's, well, past the amount of time I usually go with. Hope you don't mind. I'm Dragon King Mark, though, and next time we're going to try to redo this portion of the... there are security officers there. We're going to try to redo this part again. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad, and hopefully the stream is processing well and it actually goes through. I won't be able to stream on Sunday due to me looking after my nephew, so if you like what you guys saw, so you'll have to wait until next week. If you like what you all saw, leave a comment down below, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the bell icon to stay notified, and I'll see all of you next time. Laters.